I bought a broken limited edition Destiny The Taken King PlayStation 4 from eBay for $130. In this video, we are going to take the Destiny PS4 apart to figure out what is wrong with it. We are also going to see if it is fixable or if I just wasted $130 for nothing. Make sure you stick around and smash that like button because we are starting right now. I bought this off of eBay for $130. Now, the seller states that the problem is the HDMI port, and I confirmed that it was the HDMI port. I tested it once I received it in, and it is the HDMI port, so that is completely confirmed because there's no signal on the TV when I plug it in, but that doesn't really mean it is the HDMI port. You know, it could be something else internally, so I want to take it apart. So as I said, in this video, we're going to take this thing apart and see if it's fixable. And if it is the HDMI port, we're going to see if we can fix it. Now, I've never taken a PS4 apart before, but I have watched a few videos on how to take it apart and everything. Let's begin by always, number one, get some gloves on, because I don't know where these consoles been, you feel me? Like, you don't know who touched these, where these consoles touched last, what feces they've been dropped in last, you know? So for any teardown, I always like to get gloved up, you feel me? On the back of this bad boy, we got these two stickers. So what I'm going to do to further make it look like nobody's been inside this, because I know it's a PS4, I mean the warranty is probably already expired on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a heat gun and I'm going to heat up these stickers, and I'm going to carefully peel these stickers off so that I can then glue them back on. And as you guys can see right here, I took off both stickers and I marked them left and right so I know which ones they go, but I used my heat gun easily and they peeled right off. So now if it focuses, there we go. Alright guys, so now basically once you get those screws out, you want to begin by popping off all the covers. Now, I pre-popped all these covers off camera because they're literally a pain in the ass to pop off. Like, they're very difficult to pop these covers off. You got this cover here. This covers the hard drive right here. And then you can see a little bit of the motherboard right here.
So we'll set that cover aside. And then we also popped
this cover off. You can see right here, that's more. The motherboard's obviously under here. This is where the heat sink is and everything for the motherboard. It's all underneath here. So then, of course, you come around to the back. Let me take it off here. You pop back. Wait, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Let me zoom in here. Y'all see that? Is that a bug? That's a bug. Don't tell me it's going to be one of these videos. But anyways, you pop the back cover off. Let me see if it's going to fall out. No, it's stuck there. And that's the back cover of the PS4. It's kind of dirty, but don't worry. I got a video coming where I'm going to show y'all how to deep clean this and how to really clean your plastics and make your plastics come back to life. And then as you can see here, we got the full PS4 in its glory. Now, I can tell y'all one thing upon further inspection of this PS4, this Destiny Taken King PS4, it is very dusty. Look at this fan. This fan is very, very dusty. And then if you look over here, you can see it's just, look how dusty and dirty it is. You want to take out all these screws. All of these screws that are around the board here. Y'all see them all? I'm not going to bore you with that, but I'm going to skip that in the process. So I'll see y'all when I'm done with that. So once you take out all 20 plus screws, then you're able to sit there and take. And then boom, we got this off, and now that exposes our entire motherboard. And I want you guys to know that these holes right here, you see them? I marked them all with a black Sharpie because these ones take black screws. I'm going to show you right here. If you can see, there's two different screws here. You have this little black screw right here, and then this silver one. So the ones that I marked with the black Sharpie, that's where these black screws go. Before we take off the CPU, let me actually take the hard drive out first.
So let me take this screw off right here. Set that aside right there.
Let's get this bad boy out of there. Let's get this hard drive out of here.
I'm gonna take this off next. And I will bring you guys all this stuff. Take the screws off. This one's not fully out yet, I should have known that.
There we go, now it's fully out. That one's fully out. Set those right there. Set you right there. Alright guys, so once we're here and we taken out the hard drive and we got that out, the next thing we want to do is we want to flip, and we pull this wire out here. The next thing we want to do is carefully flip this over, because we're going to need to start taking off some stuff from this side. This is actually completely loose. This shouldn't be that loose. So maybe, has somebody been in here before? That's kind of interesting. That's completely loose and that shouldn't be loose.
Let's take this off. Up there. Take that off. And this here. Put this up here. And I'm going to try to put this up. Put this up. So we can then lift this up. Put that over there.
Alright, next thing we gotta take off is we gotta take off this power supply. Alright guys, once we got all the screws out on this side, because again this side has a million screws on it too, and I'm not gonna bore y'all with that, but now we can start slowly taking all this apart. Alright, there we go guys, with some careful wiggling, you see that? Now we got the power supply out, so we want to slowly look at that. That thing is dusty, wow. Alright, now I'm going to bring you guys down here a little bit. We're actually on my phone mic, so I'm sorry if it sounds a little bit different. But I wanted to bring y'all down here so y'all can see this real quick. So this is the cord for the power supply. And this is why you need to be very, very careful. See, I got it unplugged from there, and I got it unplugged from there. But this is why you want to be very careful when pulling it out. You see that? I ripped it all off on one side, and this side, if it focuses, let me put it down. You can see that I ripped it all off on one side, and one side it started ripping on this side too. We can continue pulling this wire off through here. The wire comes around through here, and we can pry the bad boy up right there. And now we can set this to the side. Now we can take this disk drive out of here. So first, these cable connections just slide right out of the slot like so. So we're just gonna grab those and slide those right out of the slot. Slide those right out of the slot, and then we could take our hard drive out of here. Wow, I lost my whole train of thought there for a second. That was really bad. So now we got our disk drive out, not our hard drive. Why did I even call it a hard drive, bro? That doesn't even make any sense. So we got, okay. Hold on, whoa. So now we got the power supply and the disk drive out, so we can continue taking apart this. Will be to flip this bad boy over, and now we should be able. Oh, hold on, never mind. I forgot one. I forgot to take the power button off.
Power supply that up right there.
There we go. Now we got the power button off. There we go. Now we got the fan wire out of there. There we go. There we go. Now we got that bad boy off of there. Look at that. That thermal paste looks kind of shot. You see that? But here's the motherboard. Here's our motherboard in its entire glory. So, alright, I was looking, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see this like shininess right here where I can scrape it a little bit? Y'all see that? And then it's also over here too. Y'all see it right here? Yeah, you can kind of see it on the video. Y'all see this? I can kind of scrape it. I was thinking it looks like liquid damage. I could tell you right now why the HDMI port doesn't work. I just figured it out. Hold on. Let me get something more fine so I can point for you guys here. So y'all see all this, right? All this stickiness, it is liquid damage. On this side of the board, it's clean. There's no damage at all. Nothing. It's completely clean. There's no residue or anything. It's only on this side of the board. There's a little bit of residue here, and it is sticky and it does scrape off.
You guys see this liquid damage I'm talking about? You guys see this? If I scrape it, you guys see it? Look at all this. Oh, see? Look at all this liquid damage, look at that. Then you come over here. Okay, there's a lot more here. You see all these pads? Okay, you come over here. Got more right here. Is here? Sorry, my phone keeps not focusing. Okay. All right here too. It's all over here. Can I see it? See it all? It's a little bit right here. See it? It's around.
All the ports, but the middle of the board is clean. There's none whatsoever on the middle of the board. If you look on the top side of it, there's none. So you see here's the HDMI port, right? Look at these two connectors. Look at them. Look how disgusting and just corroded away they are, and look how liquid damage they are. That's not making a clean connection at all. And look at these two. These two look a lot better. This one's pretty bad. This one isn't that bad, but this top one is pretty bad. I don't even think this needs to be replaced. I think the problem is it just needs to be resoldered because it doesn't have a good connection. Look at, throw some flux on here, we resolder that. I think if we just simply do that and put some flux on there and we hit it with some fresh solder and get some fresh solder on those joints, I think this HDMI port will be working. You guys see this? I resoldered these joints and look how much cleaner they look and just how much better the solder points look. You guys see that? They look so much better. So now we're going to put this PS4 back together and see if this fixed it. Alright, now here's where the great debate comes in, and here's where everybody is going to tell me I'm wrong in the comment section for what I'm about to do, but hey, you know what? This is me, and this is what I do, and this is what works. So, hey, I don't know what you want to tell me, but we need to apply the proper amount of thermal paste. Let's give it a little X like that, and then we done. That's the perfect amount of thermal paste. You feel me? You feel me? Well, go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. Tell me I'm stupid for doing it like this. Tell me I just ruined it. Yep, go ahead. Everybody's gonna tell me all the bull in the comment section. So basically, we're right here right now. I put the PS4 back together enough just so I can turn it on and test to see if the HDMI port is working. Now, before, as you've seen, we took apart this PS4 and we saw it had a little bit of liquid damage, and we cleaned up and resoldered this HDMI port and cleaned up the joints. So now we're going to test and see if it works. And I'm hoping it does work. I'm praying, because I literally do not have an HDMI port in the shop. So let's plug this PS4 in.
So we got our HDMI port right here. Plug that in, and we're going to come over here, slide a power cord right there.
And now we're going to turn, oh, there we go. Okay, now we're going to turn the PS4 on. So the PS4 is on. I'm going to switch inputs on my monitor to HDMI 1. That's what it's plugged into. We're gonna go HDMI 1. We got. Oh, nope. It switched right back to my computer. Alright, let's try going HDMI 1 again. HDMI 1, guys. Nope. Son of a. Alright, so let me unplug this, because I don't want to leave it on so it overheats. So, we are going to have to replace this HDMI port, because it's still not working. It's still getting no signal. So, I'm going to order an HDMI port and have it on the way, because like I said, I do not have one in the shop. So, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon and turn on post notifications, so you're notified when part 2 goes live, because when that HDMI port comes in, we're gonna retake this back apart and we're gonna install the new HDMI port on. So make sure y'all, like I said, make sure y'all subscribed and turn on post notifications so you don't miss it when part 2 goes live. Because I'm gonna end this video here because this has already taken up too much time and I don't want this video to be too long, you know? If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you smash that like button. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I love to hear them. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more limited edition console repairs like this. And hit that bell icon so you get notified when those videos go live. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.